If you are not motivated, look at these things and get motivated. Motivate yourself. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Tomoa Adebanjo, and it has actually been a couple of weeks since the last time I did a proper sit down and talk kind of video. So I got my Instagram family to ask me a couple of questions, mostly about my life, content creation, and all of that. And I got about 12 questions, and I'm here to answer those questions. So yeah, let's call this video the Q&A tag, right? Okay, so I actually took a screenshot of the questions and transferred it to this phone so that I could read it out to you guys. The first question I have here is it really stressful recording for YouTube? I feel like I should insert a clip of what my room looks like right now as I'm filming this video. And then for someone like me who likes to batch create, I don't just create one video at a time, you know, because I also have a 9 to 5, right? So I try to create as many videos as I can in one day. So it's always a mess. My room is a mess and I hate cleaning up. So that's already a lot of stress. The stress of thinking about who is going to clean up my room, and it's going to be me. So yeah, there's the stress of cleaning up my room after my videos. There's the stress of trying to get my makeup to look right. There's the stress of trying to position my lighting in a way that actually looks decent. There's the stress of making sure that my phone is recording as I'm speaking to you, because I don't use a camera, I use a phone, and anything no share with phones. So it actually is a lot of stress, but the saving grace I have is that I actually enjoy doing it. I enjoy creating content. I enjoy making videos. I enjoy making YouTube videos and all. So that's my saving grace. Otherwise, maybe I'll be showing up once in 2 months. So that's the first question I got. I just wanted to make sure that my video is still recording. The second question: how do you pick the music for your Instagram videos? If you aren't following me on Instagram, you totally should. I'm really cool on there as well. The link will be down below so you can follow me. In case you don't know what you're talking about, on Instagram I like to do like short videos of hairstyles and stuff, and then I usually infuse music into it. So how I get the music for those videos is, I don't know, it could be random. We could just be walking on the road and then we'll hear a song and it strikes a chord and I'm like, oh, I have to find that song, and then I love it so much and I listen to it every single day, and then it's in my brain, and then of course I have to use it for a video after that. Right? Also, I get some music from movie soundtracks, like the movie we just saw recently. When was it? On Friday. It was what? Breaded Life. Yeah, it was Breaded Life, and there was a song in it that I just had to sit and wait for the credits to roll out so I could find that song. I even took a picture of all the songs so I could go and look for which particular song it was that hit me. It could be as random as that. It could be my friend recommending a song to me. It could be a new release. Anything that just sounds really nice and catchy. I love it already. That's how I infuse the music into my Instagram videos. Question 3. Do you have boyfriend? No, I do not. I do not have a boyfriend. I'm a singlet. I'm as single as a Pringle. Singleton. That's me. That's my name. Yeah, I don't have a boyfriend. What makes you enjoy content making so much? I don't know, man. I really don't know. You know, I'm the kind of person that has like various interests, and these interests like can switch up at any time. And then I'm also very artsy. In 2013 I went down a YouTube spiral. I sunk into the world of YouTube. Yeah, and then watching that, it made me want to be like them, you know, watching Natural 85, watching You Love Megs, watching Kiss 77, people like that as far back as 2013. You know, it just made me want to like, oh my god, this is actually something I can do. Well, that would be awesome. And you know, I've been always, like I said, I've always been very artsy, and you know, I do really well with my hands. So why not create a platform where I can show off my interests, right? And I don't know, I think I had a dream one time that I was a TV presenter, but guess what? After in Nigeria we write jam, and then on your jam form you can fill two courses that you're going to study, your first choice and second choice. So my first choice was law. Duh, I was in art class. Law is like the only way to go in Nigerian household. So yeah, I put law, and then second choice I was going to put mass communication, and my mother is like, don't even try it, don't put it there, no child of mine will study mass communication. I'm like, okay. I mean, I didn't see the big deal, but no, you're the one paying the fees. So yeah, law it is. So I put law for both. So yeah, I'd always been very mass communication seemed cool, but who was going to pay my fees if I entered for mass communication? Yeah. So yeah, I enjoy content creation because that's my happy place. That's where I'm happiest. Talking, setting up my lights, even though my room is a mess, but setting up my lights, setting up my phone. I'm going to get a camera soon in the mighty name of Jesus. Setting everything up and editing is like fun for me. Looking for the clips that I'm going to add together and create like a beautiful video. It's amazing. I really love it. Question 5: if you got $1 million, what would you do? Hey, one magba, we're painting the town red. No. If I got $1 million, the first thing I would do would be to invest. I would first take, I don't know, about 50% and invest it. After, we're going to give tithe. Yes, we're going to tithe to the Lord, and then I would take about 50% and just invest it in something or in different things, different areas, because I've moved from being like frivolous with my spending to trying to, I don't know, diversify my portfolio and build up, make your money work for you, build up my passive income and all of that. So I would look into investing. So that's 60% gone. I would buy something nice for my entire family and my friends. I'll buy something nice for them, because one of my top love languages is receiving gifts, and that means I like to give people gifts as well. So I would buy something nice for my friends, then go on a vacation. I've been dreaming of going on a vacation. I've been dreaming of Bora Bora, Seychelles. Cape Verde is cancelled because of that stuff they do to Nigerians, so they're cancelled. But I would go on a vacation. Maldives, Bora Bora, Santorini, Seychelles. One of them, go on a vacation, do that. What else? I would buy a camera. I can't believe that wasn't number 1, but I would buy a camera first. The Canon M50. That's the first purchase I would make. Oh my god, I see that camera in my dreams. That's the first thing I would buy, a camera. Then I got a couple from my friend. When is the money giveaway going to happen? Tom Tom of Lagos. If you put know the person that is whining me, if you know how much they sprayed her at her wedding, I don't like when you people do this to me. Another person says, well, now they see this money, I come to you today, Heavenly Father. This money that people think that I have, bless me with it in the mighty name of Jesus. Head of money. Money is on my head. Money is coming to me. I don't chase money. Money chases me. And then I got this really sweet comment. Just wanted to say you're really good at what you do and you're pretty. Guys, comments like this, they're the highlight of my life, because as a content creator, you tend to doubt yourself a lot, and then you're wondering if anybody's actually watching what you do, if it's worth it, if anybody is learning anything, or you're just wasting your time, if you're ever going to blow, because I want to blow. If you're ever going to blow, you just tend to wonder a lot. And getting comments like this is just really reassuring that you're doing something right. So thank you very much for this comment. Thank you. The next question: what do you do for a living? Outside of being a content creator, I'm a lawyer. Next question: what keeps you going? God and my support system. I have a really solid support system. My friends, my family, my sisters, there are things they do that just let me know that these people are here for me. They're going to ride with me. If I ever need help, if I need a cavalry, they'll be there for me, right? And that sort of just keeps me going. The fact that there's so much to the world, like, I'm just here in my own small room. But outside of this, there's a lot in the world. There's a lot to see. There's a lot to learn. There's a lot to read. There's a lot to know about. And I don't want to leave this world, without maximizing my potential, or reading as many books as I can, or doing as much as I can, going to as many places as I can. I don't want to live this life without experiencing a lot. So yeah, that also keeps me going. And yeah, like I said, God keeps me going. Some days you just wake up and it's like you're in a mood and like, and when you have time out with God and all of that, sometimes it just gets your mood right and you're able to move on. What's your favorite book, please? This one is hard. This is very hard because I have a lot of favorite books. Like my bed is filled with my books, because after this I want to make a video of like some of my books. I have a lot of favorite books. Tomorrow Died Yesterday by Chiemeka Garrett. This is one of my faves. Even though it was like really hard to read, because there was a part where there was sexual assault, and that was really hard, especially if you're someone who has experienced it. It would be really hard to read about it, but I love this book. And the other one that made me buy this, A Broken People's Playlist by this same guy. I love it so much. I also really love Stay With Me by Ayobami Adebayo. For the longest time, if anybody asked me for a book recommendation, a Nigerian book recommendation, this was the first book that I would recommend to them. Stay With Me by Ayobami Adebayo. I have Mechanics of Yenagoa here, but I still haven't read it. I have Buried Beneath the Baobab Tree. I haven't read it. I have On Ajayi Crowther Street. I haven't read it. I have Ties That Teether. I haven't read it because I have a lot of books to read. But let me show you the one that I'm currently reading. Love in Color by Bolu Babalola. This book is it's sweet, it's precious. If you have read A Broken People's Playlist, you know how at the end of every story you're left with sadness and hollowness in your heart. This book will counter that. I wish I'd read it immediately after I read that one, because this one is like a balm for your soul, because everything is ending in like love. And I know it's predictable that they're going to end up together and all, but the way the story builds up, and it's just very heartwarming and very, it's very sweet. It's very comforting to know that good things lie at the end of the book, of every story of the book. I think there are about 13 stories that are all they all end in love. So this is another of my current favorite books. I have tons of favorite books. I love books by Laurie Wick. I love books by Karen Kingsbury. I love books by Chinua Achebe. And I love both of Arese Ugu's books, The Smart Money Woman and Smart Money Tribe. I love both books. So yeah, asking me what's my favorite book, it doesn't really work for somebody like me. I'm going to go on and on and on about books that I love, but these are some of my current faves that I have just showed you. Next question: what's your favorite childhood memory? It would probably be my first cinema experience. It was an excursion. We were in primary school, and then my school took all of us to the cinema, and then we saw this movie, Over the Hedge, the one with I don't know if it's the hedgehog or something. There was, the humans were on one side of the hedge, and then animals were on the other side, and the animals were living, very quiet, low-key lives, and then this squirrel comes and he makes them go into the human territory, and they go and steal snacks and food from the lady's fridge, and then the exterminators are called and all. I really remember this movie because I think I loved that experience. We went to Silverbed Galleria and it was fun. Going with your friends as children, watching a big screen, first time in cinema. That's probably one of my favorite childhood memories. If you weren't a lawyer, what would you be? I would have been an architect. So funny story, growing up, everybody actually thought that I was going to be an architect because I had Lego blocks, the things you used to build like different things. I was really good with those. I would build like castles and all of that. So everybody would say, this girl, she has a knack for building and all. So we just thought I was going to be an architect. But then I finished junior secondary school and it was time to decide whether I was going to science class or art class or commercial class. And I was actually going to go to science class. But then in JS 3, we had introductory technology, which was like a blend of a lot of techie stuff, you know, TD, drawing, and all of that. While I loved the drawing part, I hated the physics part, the part where you had to calculate and all of that stuff. So I knew that I didn't want to have to deal with physics. And if I went to science class, physics is like a no-brainer. So I just decided to go to arts, which was my next passion, because like I love to read. A reader, debates were my thing and all of that. I used to write scripts, write stories and all. So everybody just, okay, art class it is. So that's why I went to art class. If not for physics, I would have been in science class, and I feel like I would be an architect. Yeah, that's what I would do. But if not an architect and not a lawyer, I would be I already am a content creator. So let's say I would be a what? What else? I would be an artist. I would have honed my drawing and painting skills, and I would probably be an artist and an author, a writer. Yeah, that's it. Final question. How do you get over the imposter syndrome? The feeling that makes you want to stop creating content. This one. When I feel like I'm not in the mood to create, or I'm like, nobody's watching my stuff and all of that. Let me tell you what I do. I just look at light number 1, light number 2, light number 3, my ring lights, my tripod stand, my phone, my editing app that I pay for every month, and I'm like, nah, I'm spending too much. I've spent too much to not want to create or to not feel like creating. So I'm like, okay, stand up. You're going to create this content whether you like it or not, because look at all the money that you have invested in it. Yeah. And then I look forward and I see that I want to get a camera. Now, hello, there's no reason why you should be feeling like you don't want to create. If you are not motivated, look at these things and get motivated. Motivate yourself, because if I calculate how much I've spent, it's actually more than my life savings currently, and there's absolutely no reason why I'm going to give in to any imposter syndrome. Honestly, it sounds very harsh and intense, but it's just the truth. I've spent so much already. I have no choice. I have to blow. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed this video. My neighbors are already beginning to make noise, but yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please, you know the drill, subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to hit 500 subscribers, I don't know, before the end of the month. I hope that's possible. I hope we make it happen. So if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, share with your family and friends, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye. 50%. Oh my god. Why are you, what are you pressing your horn for? I will take my tithe to the house of God. Stop making noise.